So today I'm gonna give you a few tips if you're planning to sell your home in 2024 for top dollar. For those of you that are new to the channel, my name is Alex Bala and I help people just like you every day messaging me, looking to relocate here, looking to invest in Calgary. So if that's something that you're interested in, feel free to send me a text, send me a DM, and I'll make sure I'm gonna make this transition as smoothly as possible for you. So let's get into it. Today, I'm gonna give you a few tips if you're looking to sell your home in 2024, what you should do to get more money. The video that I prepared today for you guys, it's gonna be composed of 8 points. Stay tuned to see number 8 because that's gonna be one of the most critical points and that's gonna save you a lot of money down the road. So number 1 above everything is how you set up your price. Your pricing has to be on point. If it's a little bit too high, people are not gonna walk into your house. If it's too low, then you're gonna be too far off from your price range, whatever you're looking to get. So we have to be right on the dot. You have to be a little bit under the market value, but I'm gonna be taking care of that. I'm gonna send you what's available, what's sold, what's expired, and we're gonna do a comparison so we make sure we get the right price for you. With that, we're gonna get into number 2, which is look at your competition, what are they doing and why your house is special. So we're gonna look, for example, if you have a really good curb appeal for your house, we're gonna put it up as first pictures front of the house, first pictures the siding, the windows, the stuff that is gonna pop out. You're gonna show that you have new windows, new roof, and all that kind of stuff. If your kitchen is newer or bathrooms or you renovated the inside, we're gonna put pictures from the inside first, obviously. This reminds me of the fact that your main picture obviously is really important, and I just had a sale about 3 weeks ago. One of my sellers called me and she wanted to put the house on the market. So I said, sure, let's take some pictures. So we took some pictures and I saw from like 40-50 pictures, the picture that popped in my eyes the most was one of the house from the outside because the house was white and blue. So as soon as you see all the pictures, that picture just pops into your eyes because of the contrast. So it's stuff like that that is really important for the eyes because people are going on realtor.ca and they want to look at houses and they're going to see your house first. It's going to pop into their face. They're going to click on it. Then they're going to go for a showing and then boom, you got an offer in. Another thing that is really important and what we do is set up the right pictures. So we have a company that's doing the pictures for us and videos. And what they do is obviously take really good pictures. Everything looks like mint. But not just that. So in the background of the house, we're gonna have, instead of the sky being blue, we're gonna have the sky being purple or green or something that just like shows off, you know? So that's a really good one that gets a lot of clicks on your listings again. Number 4 is something that you can do with your own hands. It's more of a hands-on thing. This can be for everybody. You should obviously take everything that's personal in the house. If you have any pictures, if you have anything that just shows who you are, stuff on the fridge, everything that's personal, we have to depersonalize it because people, they don't want to feel like there's somebody living there. They want to picture themselves as living in this house. So that's number 1. Number 2, in this point, you can repaint all the interior. Paint is cheap and it's gonna get you a lot of bang for your buck here. So I would do everything super bright, white if possible. White sells. I know it's boring, but this is how it is. It really sells. The last sale I had, the one that I was telling you about, white and blue outside, it had most of the house very bright colors. We did most of the walls white, a few of them neutral colors, and that just popped in the pictures. Really good staging, and we're gonna get into that as well in a second. And the house sold really good over asking. Another thing that we did there that I wanted to mention is the fireplace. We painted a fireplace from red to white. I know, sucks, but This is what we did, and it worked. We got a lot of good feedback on it, and people loved it. So that's gonna get me into point number 5, and that's staging. Staging of a home is really important. You're better off hiring somebody that's professional. If you work with me, obviously I have somebody. But if you wanna do it yourself, you can do that as well. I can walk through the house and I can tell you a few things, what you should do and what you should look for. But stager is not gonna just take care of the furniture. They're also gonna look at how bright is the house. How does it feel when you walk into this house? Is it warm? Is it cold? Is it really like dark? Is it open? You know, all those things they're gonna look at, which is really important. That gets me into the next subject, which will be brightness from outside, which is also, you don't want blinds that are like dark and keep the blinds down. Open up all the blinds when you have the house on the market and keep them like that. All the lights on all the time. Don't be stingy in this part of the process, because this is gonna save you. It's gonna make you money, a lot of money. Another thing that I can talk about here is opening the windows a little bit. Before showings or during the showings, keep some windows a little bit open, because that's gonna keep the house fresh. It's gonna keep the smell fresh. So that will be my next point, which is point number 6, which is the smell and music. Music in the house. If you wanna have some music, that just gives people a feeling, a good feeling about it, you know? So you wanna have a good smell. You don't wanna have anything artificial. You don't wanna be cooking in those times too much or with too sophisticated ingredients. Everything has to be really plain so it doesn't get into the walls and doesn't smell weird and stuff like that. So people are gonna look for those things. If they walk into the house and the house smells funny, they don't wanna deal with it. They're gonna turn around, they're gonna be turned off and go to the next house. One more point before I give you the most important point. Oh yeah, I gotta say this. Number 7 would be have a really good agent. Obviously it can be me, but have a really good agent that has an idea, a good idea about how to negotiate a deal, how to have multiple offers. Even if you have one offer, how to turn one offer into multiple offers. Even if you have 2-3 offers, turn it into 7 offers. Go around and ask for more. Always be proactive and always see who else is interested and fetch some more offers and fetch some more buyers from around. That would be 1. 2 would be negotiation. Most of the buyers that are gonna send you an offer, and let's say you're gonna have 2-3 offers at the end, you're gonna have competing offers, that's a good sign, and then they're gonna be like, well, I'll give you 700. Somebody else is gonna be like, I'll give you 730, and then somebody else is gonna be like 750. The guy with 750 or 730, they always have a little bit more in the tank. They can be squeezed a little bit more just to give you another 5-10K. This is why you're hiring me, and this is what I'm looking at when I'm representing a seller. Get as much as possible for this house because you gotta make your money, obviously. Number 8, which I think is very critical, and it's a very good point, and I think you should be very careful with this one. Please let showings open at any time, even if you take vacation for 1 week. If you live in the house, leave it open. Leave it open. Let them go in at any time, because that's what's gonna get you more buyers. So I'm gonna give you an example from a buyer's perspective. So when I'm out with buyers every other day or almost every day sometimes. And we see 3-4 properties. So if those 3-4 properties, if they don't like them, I'm gonna look around to see if there's anything similar. So I'm gonna look around, there's another 3-4 listings. I'm gonna try to book them. One of them says 24 hours in advance to book. Another one says 3 hours in advance to book. And then the other one says 5 minutes because I wanna be in right now. Or it just accepts my showing right away. So guess which one of those is gonna sell faster? Obviously the one that's gonna let you in right away. So if the property is not vacant, if you live in the property, just go on a vacation or just let people in at any time, because that's what's gonna get you a lot of buyers into the door, and then you're gonna sell faster. So with that, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. If you have any topics that you want me to talk about, send them over. in a text or DM or an email, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.